dog collar?
It was a dog collar, and he's like, I use this on my wife, and I was like,
If you know what I mean.
I was like, okay.
Kid cuffs.
No kink shaming.
I was like, do you boo? I was like.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Two Involved, starring me, Brandon.
Angela.
And Lanie.
And this is the podcast where we talk about whatever.
Want.
And today we're discussing Zodiac signs. And this is our second episode, first off. I'm so excited.
Zodiac.
But this is our second episode first and foremost. I just want to thank everybody who supported the first episode. I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
I really put my heart and blood, sweat, and tears into that episode.
Thank you.
Thank
Shout
you so
out
much.
to everyone.
Shout out to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
we really appreciate
You all
it.
get shout outs.
Our families, anybody. Some of the people who really wanted a specific shout out were Xavier, Lynn, who else? My sister, Madison
Oh.
Christine Salazar, really wanted to mention.
Shout out to Madison.
Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn.
Oh.
But anyways, we're going to talk about what I wanted this podcast to be about, this episode especially, Zodiac signs. So we're going to go around the room. We're going to say our Zodiacs. Mine's a Gemini. What about you?
I am a Sagittarius.
I'm a Capricorn.
No cap. No gown
Mhm.
neither. Are you wearing your...
Capricorn.
Are you wearing the necklace I got you?
Maybe. I don't know.
I seen it on you earlier.
She
Your
took it off.
eyes are. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
How rude. She has it on right now, guys. She's lying. Anyways, Lanie, Capricorn, born between December 22nd and January 19th.
Yeah.
Some of your traits: responsible, disciplined,
Oh.
self-control, and good manners. Do you think that describes you?
I don't know. I can't like judge myself.
From an outsider's perspective, I think it is. Do you think so?
Aw,
Fidel?
y'all are so
Say it
sweet.
again.
Angela!
I was reading.
Okay, some of the Capricorn's strengths are responsible, disciplined, self-control, and good manners. Do you think
Mhm.
that describes Lanie?
Yeah, that describes you to a T, bro.
Very much
Sea
that.
goats. Sea goats
Is that
rule.
what y'all are?
Sea goats.
That's weird.
How is it weird?
A seagull.
How's it weird?
Yeah. What are you?
Guess.
No, wait.
That's what I thought.
I said guess.
The
Anyways,
Sagittarius?
hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
You don't
And
know
then-
ours?
No.
Ours is cool.
Anyways, okay, moving on. Some of your weaknesses are these are a read. A know-it-all, unforgiving,
Oh my god, he literally said that to me.
Whip.
know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, expects the worst. Do you think that's you?
I think
I
those are
think you're
good traits.
I think I think you're forgiving.
Oh, I think it depends on the
Very much,
situation.
yeah.
I think with y'all, like, of course, I'm forgivable, but with people, per se, people that I've had beef with the past few weeks, and y'all know who it is,
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna
I'm
say
very unforgivable.
Mhm.
So
Honestly, though, I feel like you have this like type of respectfulness. So like, even though like you don't forgive them, but you're still gonna be respectful towards them.
exactly, yeah.
that. Very much that. I think you're all around a great person, though.
Oh,
All right,
Thank
and this
you.
is what you like. It says Capricorn likes family,
Oh.
traditions, music, understated status, quality, craftsmanship. Grasp it. Firmly. Sorry. Okay. Quality craftsmanship. Do you think? Do you like those things?
What was like the fourth or the third one?
It's
What did it say?
family, tradition, music, understated status, and quality craftsmanship.
Understated status. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
More like so like not high end, like you like the Royals, like not them. Different.
oh, Miss
Oh,
Girl,
I
she
just-
loves the Royals. She loves.
So like
the
not
Royals.
high end things. Like
I can kind of see that. I'm not like gaudy, if that makes sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh.
Like I don't like new Chanel. I like old Chanel because
okay,
that's
so like
classy.
that could be
Yeah.
Very much that. All right,
Ooh.
dislikes.
Speaking
Oh,
of
Oh, sorry, go on. What were you saying?
speaking of Chanel, so if y'all have seen on TikTok, estate sales are like a big thing. Or
Mhm.
I've been on that side of TikTok, and I checked out the estate sales in our city. Somebody was selling old vintage Chanel earrings. I
How
want to go
much?
so bad.
How much?
I don't know. You have to like bid,
Mhm.
but I was like,
You're like
want to-
1/4.
I just want to go to like an
Have
old
you ever gone
person's
to
house.
Have you ever gone to like an estate sale like You ever been to one?
No, and I
I've-
really want to.
And I've been to one where you don't bid. Like, you literally just walk around and whoever finds what first buys
yeah.
it. Like, there's no bidding. It's whatever you find.
You
No,
punch
like-
somebody in the throat.
And
Old
honestly,
people
like,
have the coolest things.
there was one I went to.
Quoted my lady. Old
There was-
people have the coolest things.
There was one I went to, and they had a bunch of like branded jewelry, but
Yeah.
like older people don't know it's branded.
Yeah.
So when me and my sister went, we actually we found James Avery. We found like so many different
Damn.
like branded things, like charms, necklaces, and like nobody was getting them because they're like, oh, it's just jewelry.
Jewelry, yeah.
But like really, it can cost something.
No, and I want to
Wow.
get some. I feel like if I
Very
got
much
an
that.
apartment or something, I would go to
Mhm.
estate sales first to get the furniture.
Yeah,
furniture.
you kidding?
So,
I would
because
do that
like
too.
it's classy.
Very much.
All in my freaking new gentrified apartment with classy
Let's get
furniture.
gentrified.
Gentrified.
All right, and then this is some of your dislikes. Almost everything at this point. I mean, no. Sorry, almost everything at some point you dislike something.
That's kind of true because I think. Well, no, I don't know. I feel like this is with everybody, but jobs especially. Like if
You
I
get bored?
stay, yeah, I get bored pretty easily,
Me too.
and then I commit to things, and I'm like, oh shit, I probably should have never committed to this. So it's a process.
Period. So, and then I also have pulled up here that I didn't print out, but it says some of your element is earth. Some of your
Whoop,
colors, brown and black.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
see you wearing like browns and black, like
Yeah.
earth tones.
Yeah.
Really go with
Earth
earth
tones,
tones.
right.
Very that. Your
Dark
quality, cardinal. Your day. I don't know. This website says the day. You have Saturday.
Hell yeah!
Your greatest.
Saturdays are for the girls.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say party.
Very much
That too.
But your greatest compatibility, like other signs, are Taurus and Cancer. What is Josh?
I don't Sagittarius.
Oh.
Is with me.
Yeah,
Period.
I know like so many Sagittariuses though. Like my mom and my sister.
My sister's one.
Yeah, Kimberly and Caitlin. Shout out to them.
My sister Madison Salazar,
Mhm.
because she got mad.
Even
Anyways.
my grandma.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that. My grandma's a Pisces. But,
Diana.
and then some of your lucky numbers it says are 4, 18, 13, and 22.
Oh.
Do you like those numbers relatively?
I keep seeing 222.
Lucky numbers.
Yeah, I look down at my phone and
Period.
like it comes up, and I have been keeping it in because I don't want to like jinx it or like make it go away. So
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
yeah,
But let's see. Capricorn is a sign that represents time and responsibility, and its respectives and traditional and are often very serious by nature. These individuals possesses an inner state of independence that enables significant process both in their personal and professional lives.
damn.
Is that true?
I don't know. I guess. Like I said, I
That's
feel
what
like
it says.
I know, right?
That's
I
what
feel
it
like
says.
If the website said it, then it must be
That is
true.
Yeah,
It
you
must
believe
be
everything
true.
you see
That's
on the
what it
internet,
says,
guys.
guys.
Yeah, that's what
But-
we grew up on, you know.
Sure. They are masters of self-control and have the ability to lead the way, make solid and realistic plans, and manage many people who work for them at any time. They will learn from their mistakes and get to the top based solely on their experience and expertise. Okay, here's another tea about Zodiacs. So I feel like people who they're like, oh my god, I am stingy. I saved a quarter that one time. Like people connect it to like certain things that they do, you know? Because I mean, if you read this off to me, I'd be like, I'm definitely those things sometimes.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it just depends because like it's just your right. It's like your sun sign. You also have your like moon
And you're rising.
You're
and your rising.
Rising.
Like those take effect
Do
too
y'all know what those
because
are? Do you know what yours are?
yeah,
What are
I'm a
they?
Leo moon and I'm a Cancer rising.
I'm a Taurus rising. I can't remember my moon.
I'm a Pisces moon and a Leo rising. No, I'm not. What's the one with the A? Aries.
Aries. See, because like some of the things, like I don't think it's strictly me. Like Capricorns are supposed to be introverted, or they're
That is
kind of to
not you.
themselves. And yeah, it's not me because
Very
like
that.
my Leo moon, like Leos are very outgoing. They're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Mizden, shout out to Mizden.
Mizden.
She kind of taught me a little bit about it, and she was just saying like she's like at first I thought you were a Leo, but now that you're a Leo moon, it makes sense because I thought you were
Angela,
outgoing. I thought
Are you
were out
breathing
there.
into the microphone?
I didn't think I was.
You were like, every single time Lanie would talk, I would hear a little. And it's you.
And
Whip.
I'm like so interested. I'm just like, okay.
Period. Oh my god. But
But yeah,
I mean-
side thing.
yeah, all I thought you were a Pisces.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you're nice. I love you.
You said okay.
Are Pisces not nice?
No, they're no. They're like, what are
Oh.
they? They're
I
like
thought they were like caring
they're caring and
and
sentimental.
like very emotional.
I think.
Oh, yeah, I am
Don't
that
quote
too.
me on that.
I thought they were
Well,
very
cancers are
emotional.
super emotional, I heard.
Really?
So, yeah, that's where I get my...
Let me see. I'm trying
I
to look for
start
this thing.
fucking crying.
All right, let's go on.
Okay, Moose. Who has mine? Oh,
Me.
you have mine. Read mine. Go.
Okay, so Brandon is a Gemini. It's May 21st to June 20th.
June 12th, baby.
So his strengths are gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly, and exchange ideas.
Okay, I think I could adapt to
Hmm.
anything I'm in. You know, I'm very
Mhm.
adaptable to the certain situations I'm
You're
in.
very curious.
Very that. I'm like, guys, let's go down there. See,
I also think it said gentle in there too, and sometimes
Yeah.
I think of you as like a big teddy bear sometimes, because like you're like 6 foot and we're
Yeah.
like
I
5'1".
I
5'1",
see them from
5'2".
here next to me. I'm like, holy shit, y'all are short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
we're
like,
little.
sometimes I think I'm small like y'all, but I'm like, literally, like, okay, for example, whenever we try to sneak into whatever we used to, we don't go to house parties anymore. Gross. Anyway, whenever we like try to sneak into house parties, I'm like, okay, I squat down. They fucking notice me
You
anyway.
try to hide behind the tree. The tree is like so skinny.
That's what I tried to do. But do y'all think those describe me?
I don't think you're affectionate.
Depends who I'm around.
I was about to say, because I don't know anything about Brandon's romantic.
Oh, she
Life.
said that about me this weekend.
I've never seen Brandon even hold somebody else's hand,
That's very
except
much.
for mine.
as a
when-
joke.
Yeah, as a joke, as a joke.
And your weaknesses are nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. Yeah, those are you, bro. Those are you.
Dude, I'm so indecisive when it comes to certain things. I'm like, well, what if? Ooh, I don't know if I should paint my nails these color or these color.
And
I
the
don't know. Or-
nervousness
Mhm.
comes through, and
yeah, very
and then
much
you're
so.
inconsistent. You're like,
I'm like, yeah, I'll do it again next time. Never do it again. Especially when it comes to the
actually, I'm very like this podcast is the most consistent thing you've done.
we've been keeping up there.
Yeah.
We're really on two.
Hey,
We're really on
no,
two.
Yeah, we'll keep it up. Our posting schedule, it's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
We posted one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna stay consistent. So,
So your
here.
likes are music, books, magazines. Okay. Chats with nearly everyone. Yeah.
very much that I can make
Uh,
chats with literally anybody.
and
Literally.
short trips around the town.
Yes. So obviously, I don't like reading books. Well, it depends on the book, but
I
I
was
mean,
gonna say
I like reading magazines, but mostly like fashion magazines, like pictures. That's my tea.
He's like, I'm not reading it. I'm looking at the pictures.
All right, and then whenever you're done with reading the dislikes, read that part. But all
I
right.
feel like you. I think of like Mouse Steals a Cookie, like the picture kid books, and you're just like, I love those books.
I do love those books.
You're like, that's the only books I like.
I
And
used to read
then-
those all the
The
time.
Very
when I was a
Hungry
kid.
Caterpillar or something.
I see that.
Or the ones with the fish with the star.
Yeah,
I
the rainbow
The
fish.
rainbow fish. I love that.
And your dislikes is being alone,
Yes.
Yes.
being confined,
Yes.
repetition, and
Yes.
routine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Every like personality test, I always get the creative part. Like I always, no matter what it is, I always get the creative one or the one that's like not stick to schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Very much that like routine. I mean, I have like my nightly routines, but sometimes I forget. But
Oh.
I do it in the shower. Anyways, what was the other ones? Dislikes?
Being alone and being
yes.
confined.
I hate being alone. That's one of my like major things. Like I'd say this to literally everybody. I can't be alone with my thoughts. Whenever I'm alone with my thoughts, I think about things and I'm like, okay, don't think that way.
It gets scary.
Scary
So his elements air.
thoughts. Mm-hmm.
Color is light green and yellow.
Does that describe me?
Um,
Whenever y'all think of me, what color do you think of? I think of you when I think of pink, Angela. Whenever pink, you. Lanie, earth tones.
Maybe it's like just describing your aura.
I think that's what it is, cause
Okay, then we gotta look up what an aura is.
oh man,
It's
Wait,
just
his-
the energy you radiate.
Is that bright? I think I.
They are bright colors. They're not dark like mine. So, not that it's a bad thing. I like
Yeah.
dark colors. But
All right, what? Go on.
your quality is mutable.
The hell does that mean?
It says, this is the quality of all signs that have already had enough and need to change.
Yeah, I've had enough with everything.
And then,
you're getting there.
Almost.
and then your day's Wednesday, hump day,
Hey, on Wednesdays we wear what?
pink.
Pink.
Period.
Your ruler is Mercury.
Mercury.
Your greatest compatibility is Sagittarius and Aquarius.
Angela and our friend Dre.
Mhm.
Oh,
Your lucky
I'm all
numbers
left out.
are 5, 7, 14, and 23.
Period. I love the song 23 by Miley Cyrus.
love that. Wait, I think I listened to that the other day.
Oh, I love that. Remember that J's on my feet.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's the one. And I
And
heard
then
it
also-
on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of a banger."
You don't remember that? Whenever it came out? It came out like a long time ago.
No, I wasn't into pop culture as much.
Is that it? Is that all I have to read?
And then also, and then read the first paragraph if you want. You don't have to, but
He said, "But you have to."
He's like, I read Lanie's, so read mine.
yeah, I did.
So
Go
his
on.
is expressive and quick-witted. Gemini represents 2 different personalities in one, and you will never be sure which one you will face. So two-faced.
That is very much true.
They are
And I'm not
sociable.
two-faced.
That's what it says.
You're a Gemini.
Communicative
Yeah.
and ready for fun, with a tendency to suddenly get serious, thoughtful, and restless. They are fascinated with the world itself, extremely curious, with a constant feeling that there is not enough time to experience everything they want to see.
That is very much true. I'm who said they're like Brandon's the shiny red button. That's me. I'm like,
No,
ooh,
for
shiny
real.
red button.
If you put Brandon in
Yeah.
a room and you tell him not to press something, then he gonna go right over there and press it.
I'm like, guys,
He
what if we do it?
is.
Like, what would happen? What would happen if we do it? You know, like what would happen if we touch the button?
I would be like, it says not to touch the button. He
But
would
if we
still do it.
Sometimes I don't let Brandon in my room because I know he's gonna fuck something up. So I
Hey.
just-
No, but he comes in the room. He's like, "Can I have those?" And I'm like, "Those are mine." He's like, "But can I have them?" And I'm like, "Bro."
You're like, come on. What if we did this? Like, what if we
Yeah.
jump off that bridge over there? What would happen? Just want to see what happens.
I think you might fall.
You know, yeah.
You might break something.
And then here's the things for Angela as well.
Okay.
But okay, now we're gonna read. Oh yeah, by the way, Lanie's was a sea goat. Mine was twins. And now time to read Angela's, which is an arrow, right?
hmm
Arrows. Period.
You calling my lame? You're an arrow.
No, my animal's not an arrow, but that's my symbol.
What's your animal?
It's the half man, half horse. What is it called?
A centaur.
That's what it is.
How did I know that?
So mine's cool. Yours is
Mine's a seagull. You don't get to see those.
that's
Those are
weird.
The
special.
sea goats.
I like
Mine's special. You don't. That's
Girl, it's an arrow. Yours is represented. What do you mean by an
Mine's-
animal?
that's the thing. You never seen it?
She
Oh
just
my
said that
God.
backward. Okay, lady, read it. Read Angela.
Angela is a Sagittarius. They are born between November 22nd and December 21st. Their strengths are generous, idealistic, and great sense of humor.
I think
Aw.
you're very. What does idealistic mean?
Like,
I rather
she has to explain it.
no, I'm serious. I don't want to give you the wrong information. It's not,
Look it
like not fantasy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
realistic.
Yeah, I was about to say
What is it? Is that not what it says?
idealistic.
Oh,
That means
I
like.
heard realistic.
Girl,
Yeah. Where's the dictionary?
I know.
Here, one second.
The Webster's Dictionary.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I feel like I
Oh.
know what it is.
Idealistic is characterized by. Oh, it's aiming for perfection.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Period.
I don't know, because I feel like you're very laid back. You know what I mean?
I guess it depends what it
It's
is.
very much that.
Probably because
Like school.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like student involvement, you're kind of just like
I said let
I'm
her
here.
be.
Yeah.
You're like, wah.
Basically,
All
your weaknesses are promises more than can deliver, very impatient, and will say anything no matter how undiplomatic.
You are very much impatient.
Yeah, I'm not patient
Yeah.
whatsoever. But
I'm like, dude, wait. The food has to.
No, yeah, I'm not patient. What was the other one?
Promises more than can deliver.
See, and that's not right because I don't make promises that I know I'm not
I
gonna do.
don't make
know
any.
you're.
I'll be like, I'm not doing it.
I
So
feel
don't
like you're
expect
very
it.
grounded.
No,
Like you know what
literally.
you're capable. Idealistic. Right?
She very.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think you very much like. You're like,
Mm.
I'm not gonna make a promise. You're like, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm not gonna do that. I was like, come
Yeah.
on.
I'm like, I'm not doing
I'm
it.
very optimistic. Are y'all okay? Side note: Are y'all optimistic?
I try to be.
What are we?
I try to be also. I
I'm
think
very
more.
much as Gemini and me, but like I'm very much optimistic, and I always try to see the brighter side of things. Just to you.
Two faced. No, just
Go on.
kidding.
Go on.
Not yet. Almost spit out my water.
Period. Go on.
So your likes are freedom, travel, philosophy, and being outdoors.
I did like philosophy when I took it in my freshman year.
That was
Ooh.
philosophy. Thinking man.
Just like the study of, isn't it like thoughts and emotions?
Yeah. So it's really like
You're
I
right.
like you gotta write whatever you wanted. Like
That's how sociology was.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably
philosophy
different.
was really fun though.
I
Period.
know. Okay, so your element is fire. Your
Yes.
color is blue. Your quality is mutable. Your day
It's the
is
same.
Thursday.
Thursday. Hey,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Your ruler is Jupiter. Your greatest
Stupid.
compatibility is with Gemini. Sorry, I always say
Gemini.
Gemini. I grew up saying it that way until I realized I was like, oh shit, you don't say it that way. Anyways,
Geminis, yeah.
and Aries. Your lucky numbers are 3, 7, 9, 12, and 21. Hey, you were born on the 12th.
Damn, you got all the lucky numbers.
I wasn't born on the 12th.
She was
the
born on
13th.
the 11th. Oh,
No.
sorry.
I
Guys,
wasn't.
side note, Lanie was born on the 11th. I was born on the 12th. And Angela was born on the 13th.
Yeah.
And then our other friend was born on the 14th.
My sister, her birthday is the 12th.
Oh,
why.
okay.
I was like, it's important. I
And
know why.
I was born on the 12th.
And then in June, I'm talking about December.
Exactly. Go on.
Anyways,
My sister is born. Sorry.
oh yeah, and that's it from that.
Read the first paragraph.
It says that you're curious and energetic. Sagittarius are the travelers of the zodiac. Their open mind and philosophical view motivates them to wander around the world in search of the meaning of life. Sagittarius is an extrovert, always optimistic, full of enthusiasm, and ready for changes. The sun sign, this is the sun sign of individuals who are often preoccupied with mental work, but when they find grounding, they show their ability to transform visions and thoughts into concrete actions and circumstances.
Cool.
Do you think that
Wow, I
describes
feel
you?
like it's a.
Some parts describe me, some parts no.
I feel like it's a very mature take. You know what I mean?
Very much so. Do you think, okay, I think that describes you very much well. And yours describes you well as well.
I think
Yeah.
all of us kind of described us like bits and pieces, not everything.
And like I
You
said
gotta take,
too,
you
our
gotta take it with a
rising
grain of
and
salt.
our rising and our moons like also
Yeah.
affect the way we, how we are.
Did you ever look
So-
at your entire house, your entire houses? All of mine,
Mhm.
literally,
Yeah.
more than half are Gemini. More than half, and Leo, Gemini and Leo, and then a couple Pisces, but that's it.
I had Taurus a lot.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
Taurians.
I
That
don't
means you're
remember mine.
stubborn.
Yeah.
Tauri- Are you stubborn? You're very
I
much
can
stubborn.
be, yeah.
What about you, Dia?
I've seen that, but I don't remember it. But have y'all seen the ascent map where the lines on the globe
Oh, that's cool.
and they if yours intersect somewhere, you're meant to be there or you're meant for success in that one
fuck?
location.
That's cool.
And I always said I'm more of a New York person, New York City person, than I am a Los Angeles person. And my line intersects near New York.
That's cool.
So I was and I like the East Coast.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, I think California and the beaches, I love the idea of it, but I feel like I would be more in place, on the East Coast where it's rainy.
I'm not a beach person.
I
and-
hate beaches. People
I
are like,
kinda
let's go to
like
the
it.
beach. I'm like, bitch, you want to get sand in your ass? Go
I'm
on.
not-
in
Yeah,
the
I'm-
cracks and the cleavages.
I didn't know what cleavage meant.
The cleavage?
Oh,
No,
God.
no, I don't like to be I'll go I can go for a couple hours, but
I hate the beach. I
longer
hate
than
the-
a couple hours, I am done. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, let's leave.
All right, would you rather be in the beach or go to the river?
River,
Very much so.
even though it's dirty as
But my
fuck.
ass will be floating the river. But what would happen, Angela?
Brandon does not float the river, guys. He thinks floating the river means swim the river. We were
Mhm.
literally floating the river, and he was like, "Come on, guys, y'all are so lazy. Come and swim." I was like, "Dude, we're floating. What do you mean?"
It's so shallow.
it literally says float the river, and he's like, "No, let's go swim."
Hey, guys, I tried to imagine this.
He was being a
No, and there's
dolphin.
fish in there too. I don't want to step on
You
something.
feel something. It's cool.
I remember-
Anyways, no, your sister. I do not remember saying I was gonna be a dolphin. Joseph or Isabella or Cessa. Do y'all remember me
They
saying
said
that?
yes.
I don't remember that. Was I drunk?
All of it.
Probably.
All of us said it.
Probably.
I was
Everyone, you were like, "I'm gonna be a dolphin," and he would throw himself, and then there was rapids going down a waterfall, and he decided that he wanted it to be a slip and slide, so he just threw his body, and then cried about it afterwards because he got little scratches.
When he came back to the dorms, he had to ask me for band-aids. And I was like, okay, one band-aid. No, he took all of my band-aids and he patched himself up.
Guys, and they were little cuts. He literally wrapped his arms because he had these little cuts.
And I have the big old patches too in case of
Guys,
an emergency.
Guys, there was cuts all over. I was like, this is what my thought process was. First,
He went
We
through hell
just-
and back.
We just. Anyways, like I was we just finished like shotgunning three drinks.
I don't know.
I shotgun a lot, and I was pretty thrilled. And I was like, "Ooh, there's a little rapid. What if I just throw myself down there?"
And you got your
I
answer.
went,
So
I fell it. I hit a rock on my side, and I was like, "Ah, ow, ow!" Like I was like, "Oh shit, this hurts." And then I got out, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
"I'm
I
not-"
bet you're yelling in this fucking
No,
thing.
actually, mine's pretty low.
Oh
Anyways.
my god.
And then I was just like, ow. And then I got out, and then I woke up. I had scratches all over me. And then we went to go eat Olive Garden, and I had Band-Aids all over me.
Oh my god.
Hey, Olive Garden's good. They
It's
think
good.
Olive Garden's not a fancy restaurant.
It's not.
In my opinion, it is.
I grew up thinking that it. No, I thought of it more of like a Texas Roadhouse. It's like
Guys,
fancy to go to if you're like casual, but it's not like a fancy restaurant.
It's not a fancy
I ate,
restaurant.
I ate at prom there.
It's Victoria.
Shut. Where did you eat for prom?
Our prom had it there. They fed us.
Oh yeah, because like
Our
5
prom.
people went to your school.
Fort Stockton,
All of us had to go find food.
Yeah, we had to go pay for our own food. You know, what was yours? A 5A? No.
I was a 4A.
Ours is a 5A.
Yeah.
What about you?
Where did I go? I remember for homecoming.
Josh,
we
where'd
went
you
to. I know, Josh. Let me know because I literally forgot. But afterwards, we went to Denny's because everybody was going to IHOP, and I was like, "No, we're going to Denny's."
She made the
Oh.
executive decision.
I did.
I would have
guys,
went to IHOP.
Guess what I found
Denny's
out?
is better.
Guess
No,
what I just
no.
realized?
Yes, Denny's is better.
Guess what I realized? All right, guys, in the comments below on the YouTube video, Denny's or IHOP.
Oh, I take it back. I went to Landry's.
What the hell's Landry's?
Oh my
Uh,
God.
You don't know Landry's?
Is that chick?
It's Victoria written up. Nah, just kidding.
Shut up.
No,
Anyways,
there's
what?
the Landry's in Corpus. It's like on an actual boat. So like we drove down.
I've
We
been
drove down Ocean, and then we went to Landry's on the boat, and it was so cool. So yeah.
I remember you telling us you were going to take us, but have you?
Well,
there. Tomorrow we're going to a school in Corpus Christi to visit.
oh yeah. So I hope that we go eat at one of my favorite restaurants. I literally will take us all.
You're paying?
No. I have money.
No, guys, I just realized something. At the bottom of this paragraph on the page, it says what we are and what it describes. Like our thing, Capricorn, the goat of fear. Let me read Lanie's.
Okay.
Capricorn, the goat of fear. A goat with the tail of a fish is created to face fear and create panic. It is the sign of decisions made to be protected from monsters in our minds, lives, and in immediate physical surroundings. Always ready to
only read the one sentence.
always ready to transform into something that scares those scary things off. Capricorn speaks of each natural chain, a reaction of fear. Brave enough to never run away, but constantly afraid of their inner monsters and fears.
My
See.
dark twisted
Did you read the
fantasy.
whole paragraph?
No, I skipped a couple sentences. What does mine say, Angela? The twins.
It says that you love sex.
Are you serious?
I'm just kidding.
You sex addict.
Oh my god. What's
It
called
says-
bimbo? Oh.
It says
Yeah,
Gemini,
you're a bimbo.
the caring twins. There is so much childish innocence in the nature
Two-Face.
of Gemini, telling their tale of brotherhood, love between best friends and relatives who are entirely different by character, circumstances, physical appearance, or upbringing. Gemini love and sex fun are always ready for an intellectual challenge.
Ooh.
fucking hate
Inquisitive
quizzes.
and always ready to flirt. A Gemini could spend a lot of time with different lovers until they find the right one who is able to match their intellect and energy.
I'm a
They
hoe.
need excitement,
Literally.
very much that.
passion,
The
and
star
they
said
find
so.
the right person.
The
They will
card,
be
the card reading.
faithful and determined to always treasure their heart.
I very much do treasure my heart, and I.
Others, the person you find. You need to listen to your own
Oh, I
paragraph.
thought you were gonna say. But it's cool.
No,
Anyway,
it's
okay.
saying like when you find the right one, then you're gonna cherish their heart.
I bet. Okay, they've never seen. They said. They
They
never seen. They said. They never. I mean, Lainey said that. I mean, it's true. I mean, like whoever I'm around. Like I was telling somebody about this today. That whoever around, the way I act is different. I've never seen the quote unquote romantic side of Brandon because I mean, first off, never had a relationship. Never think I ever will have one, but it's cool. Maybe you will one day. But I really treasure people's feelings.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Even if they're a friend, a relationship, family member, I treasure everybody's feelings at the end of the day. What about you?
Angela is the misunderstood healer guided by the centaurs and the story of Chiron. Sagittarius is the sign of teaching and healing and is always ready to accommodate a friend and help others heal. Pain is often hidden behind their smile, and they would gladly give everything they have to other people only to live their lives free from it. Blessed by many incredible things, there always seems to be something missing to make their life complete. Damn.
Why is it coming after
I
me?
That's
know.
just reading your ass to filth. It's like, screw you.
Mhm.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, from what she read, yeah.
It sounds relatively true from what you told us in the past. That's some tea.
Crazy.
What are your opinions on zodiac signs as a whole? Like, if you were to, do you think a lot of people say, like, I hate people who are like, what's your sign? You know?
I mean, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into.
Very
I ain't
much
gonna
that.
judge you for what you like.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in it, cool. If you do, cool.
Do y'all believe in it?
I think it has some aspects where I'm like, oh, okay, like I see that, but I'm not looking at my horoscope every morning. I'm not like living
too.
by it.
Yeah.
I'm not that much into it. But like, if you were to read it to me and like, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I see that, or like, no, I don't see that.
Let me look up your daily horoscope.
I feel like
Found it.
Oh my god.
that
Career, money. How to attract men.
Zodiac it's something that because I am Catholic, so we're not supposed to believe in it
It's
or
voodoo,
really,
voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
but it's not even in that way. I think it's just interesting to look at.
Yeah,
and
it's really interesting.
Yeah, and you said it earlier. You take it with a grain of salt. So
Yeah, very much.
either you read it and you relate to it and you kind of see how it kind of helps you out, or you just leave it be. But if you
Mhm.
truthfully believe in this stuff, like there's no like, I'm not one to judge. Like
Yeah.
I don't like to judge others based on what they believe in. So
You know, I always thought
Wow.
this was an Apple computer. I didn't know it was a Windows.
She was staring at my computer the entire time. This is not an Apple computer. This is a
I-
Windows.
Did you not just hear what I said?
Yeah.
I said I always thought it was
It's
an Apple.
expensive, though.
she said, "Let me repeat myself."
One more
For
time.
real?
One more time for the haters in the back. It's an Apple. I mean,
Oh my god! I
It's
said
a
I always
Windows.
thought it was,
well,
but I
shit,
just
the
realized
amount of
it
money I
wasn't.
paid for it. Oh, I didn't pay for it. My dad paid for it. But the amount of money we paid for it should have been an Apple. This shit was $650. It was
Why did you?
expensive.
Why did you pay that much?
I didn't
for
pay
it?
for it. My dad did.
Oh,
Okay, everybody. I think it's time for a nice little needed break. I need to go to the restaurant. I don't know about y'all, but we're going to go on a break. Are you ready for a break?
break
1, 2, 3.
team.
T involved. I mean, oh.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll talk to y'all whenever we
Okay,
get back.
team involved.
To
Let's go.
evolve. We're gonna we'll talk to y'all whenever we get back from our break. Bye. Okay, thank you back.
Okay, thank you guys.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Anyways, welcome back from that break, guys. I know I needed that little break. I went to the potty again, but anyways, I was home.
Again.
Yeah, I went to again.
Oh.
Like last time. Oh, last time I cut that part out. Okay,
He
hang
went
on.
twice.
Once for good luck.
Damn.
Just kidding.
He's having some problems.
Oh my god.
You have bladder issues that you want to share with us?
Y'all know I do.
Oh.
Dre,
Yeah.
Dre Rodriguez, whatever, her and JJ were driving me back from the club. I said, "Stop right now! I have to pee." I peed on
You
the
were
side of an
there.
Exxon.
Oh,
Oh, that was before us.
I
He
was
peed
not
outside
there.
of a Waterburger too.
In the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Anyways,
He's nasty.
you gotta go.
You gotta go. You
you
gotta
couldn't
go.
keep it in.
I was like,
All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. I'm okay. Okay, welcome back from that break. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. Hopefully y'all are still listening. Illy, if y'all are.
Illy.
But this is the part of the podcast after our little break where we do what, guys? Anonymous tea
time.
Tea time.
Anonymous tea time. Whoop 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 whoop.
Whoop, whoop,
And just to reiterate what
whoop,
whoop, whoop.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Anyways, to reiterate what Anonymous Tea Time is, if you didn't listen to the first episode, Anonymous Tea Time is a segment on our podcast where we read comments, questions, and concerns submitted via Instagram story. Somebody off camera or that somebody
La
cuts it up.
cámara.
Somebody gets all the responses, cuts them up, and puts them in the jar right in front of us.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yep.
whoop, whoop.
But we're each gonna go around the room. This time, let's start with Lanie because last time we started with Angela.
We started with you.
Was it me?
Yeah.
No, you read that
That was
big.
me. Yeah. I tricked him.
Yeah, I know.
You got him.
But we're gonna
got
start with
him.
Lanie. All right, Lanie. Let's see what
Okay.
it is. What does it say?
Rank Euphoria characters from least favorite to favorite.
Oh. Wait,
Okay.
let's get which ones are we gonna do? Like write it down. Which characters are we gonna do? All of
Oh,
them?
yeah,
All
yeah,
of
yeah.
them. All the characters.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot of
characters.
Okay, fine. Let's just do
characters.
5 characters. Let's name. Okay, name 'em off. Rue.
Okay,
For
Rue.
sure.
Okay, I
Rue.
need to write it down.
That's
though.
exactly what I
Alright,
said.
Fine. Here, let me get a pen.
I need a paper. I need a paper.
Oh, wow.
Let's write. All right, Lanie. You write down the characters that we're gonna rank.
Okay,
So,
let's do Rue.
for sure, Rue.
Okay.
Jules.
Okay.
Rue.
We gotta do from characters.
Maddie.
Jules.
Yes. Nate.
Cassie.
Maddie.
That's 4.
Nate.
That's 5. You
That's
don't know how to
4.
count?
Cassie.
I did.
Let me see this.
What?
That's 5. You don't know how to count.
Rue,
Yeah.
Jules, Maddie, Nate, Cassie. Are those the main? What about Kat?
Like,
Okay, I mean she's.
Okay, I mean,
Bez.
season 2, she really didn't do much. She just gaslighted her
That's not her
friends.
fault. That's not her fault.
It's not her fault, but she didn't do shit. So.
I'm looking at you, Sam Levinson.
Oh. Anyways,
What's another big character that was in season
Fez.
2?
Fez.
Fez, of course, and Ash.
Oh,
Nah,
let's do
he was-
Lori.
Oh, okay, let's do Can we add the parrot? I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God,
kidding.
no, no, no.
Parrot.
Can we add Faye?
Faye.
Okay.
Really?
Cal.
I don't really
Cal.
care about Lori. Do
You
Cal.
chose Lori. We choose Cal.
Why? I don't even.
You chose Lori.
I'd rather do Faye instead of Cal.
Let's do
No,
Faye and Cal.
You chose Lori. It's our turn.
Actually, it's my answer, so I'm gonna put Faye.
Well, I thought we were all gonna do the exact same people,
we are
and
gonna
we're
do
just
them all.
gonna do the
Oh.
order
Yeah.
of each of us.
Is that how we did it last time?
Yes, we each
Yeah.
answered the question, lady. you know,
Cal, since y'all really wanted to rate him.
Cal and Faye.
Okay, and Faye.
Somebody will do 10.
I know.
How many is that? How many is
It's
that?
a lot
That's
of.
9.
We hope y'all are following along.
9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
We
add
have-
Ash. Let's add Ashtray then.
We have Rule. Rule.
Ruby.
Jade.
Rue,
Wait a
Jules,
second, we forgot
Maddie,
about
Nate,
Lexi.
Cassie, Fez. Oh, Lexi.
Oh, Lexi.
What the fuck?
Hey, Cat.
Whatever.
I don't like. No, Kat didn't really have much of a storyline.
That's not her
anyways.
fault.
It's not,
It's
but
not.
her character didn't. So
Okay, yeah, you're right. Right. But this
Okay.
is okay. So we're doing it based off of season 2 or both seasons?
you didn't even watch season 1.
I watched half.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You
I
watched
did.
1 episode.
2.
In the middle.
You're
2.
fucking lying. He's lying, guys.
Shut up.
Anyways, the characters we have are Rue, Jules, Maddie, Nate, Cassie, Fez, Lori, Cal, Faye, and Lexi. And now Lainey is gonna rank them
First.
Okay.
And
from
you're gonna tell us
best to worst.
Best to worst.
Best to worst.
You're
Okay.
gonna tell us
I
why.
think the best.
You don't have to say why. Just tell us who the best is.
Best. Say
Oh, I'm
why.
not gonna say why. I have to think about this.
Let's do another question while Blaney's doing that.
No, she's busy. Okay.
I
fine.
know.
Yeah.
My
It
hand.
won't take a while, but I need to make sure.
Why do guys have to lie to get what they want sometimes?
T.
Oh.
That's a real good question,
Why do
sis.
guys have to lie to get what they want sometimes?
That's what I want to know too.
Oh.
When you know the answer, you come to me.
Okay, so why do you think guys have to lie to get what they want sometimes? I feel like everybody sometimes has to lie to get what they want sometimes in general.
Yeah.
Bend the truth.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
It's not a lie. You're just bending the truth.
That's what that basically means.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angela, okay, so that one sucks.
Okay.
It really didn't. That's honestly a true question. Like she wants to know. Why do you think guys lie?
To get what they want, that's why they lie. But then if you catch them in their lie, what do you do if you catch a guy in a lie?
Confront them,
And then, Lainey,
and then they try to tell you that you're crazy.
gaslight.
No, for real. I think that's every guy's tactic to make you think that you're crazy.
Relatively.
Are you
so.
defending men, boys in general?
I think he
Because
is.
you're a guy.
No! I'm not defending. I'm a big feminist. And you know I
Femininity.
am. So why do you think guys lie to get what they want, Lainey?
I think guys lie because they make decisions that they're not gonna face. So instead of being upfront about what they do, they'll just lie about it first just to see how far they go. But if you're like on their tail, like they're gonna be like, okay, we all make mistakes. I did this. Like, but it takes them. It's very hard to get to that point. So like they will gaslight. I will say that.
So they backtrack.
And I'm not saying.
All men are
All-
like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
There are some good ones out there,
because-
but most of them are slimy.
But if you're getting offended, I'm talking about you. So
Period. Okay, what going back to your question,
My
what was
ass
yours,
or-
lady?
okay, so my
Okay, just to reiterate, this is her ranking of the Euphoria characters from season 2, going off of season 2.
okay, Lexi, Fez, Faye, Maddie, Rue, Jules, Cassie, Nate, Cal, and Lori.
Why did
Okay.
you rank them like that? Just real quick.
Okay, I'm just gonna like pinpoint. So I'm sure people thought that I would rank Maddie higher, but honestly, Faye is just like a coked out whore or whatever. She's not a bad person, and like towards the end of it, we thought that she was gonna betray Fez and Ash, but she really didn't. She just had to play it cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I put Lexi at top because honestly, out of all of them, Lexi really is like the most moralistic. Lexi and Fez are the most moralistic, but at the same time, Fez is like kind of more involved with. And I get it. Like he grew up in like with the drugs and all the bad stuff, but
Mhm.
like Lexi on top, she just has like the best intentions.
Okay.
So it's very hard to even
I hate Cassie.
Put- one above the other. I put Cassie above Nate because Nate is an actual abuser and Cassie is just a very, very insecure.
And she's
girl.
a moron.
Yeah, and she makes the dumbest decisions. But I think that's just because her upbringing has put her to where she is right now. And then Lori's at the very bottom because she's a fucking human trafficker,
Mhm.
basically.
Very much. She almost
So-
human trafficked Rue.
To be honest with you, I agree with your
My list?
ranking, but I would switch Fez and Lex.
Why?
See, she likes Fez. What do
I
you
like
mean? She
Fez.
likes Fez
Oh,
more.
yeah,
Let me
that's
see.
true.
I
Let me
like
see.
Fez more than
Let me
Lexi.
see.
I
But
could
the rest
also.
of them, I pretty much agree with you. No, yeah, I pretty much agree with you.
Yeah.
Let me see. So you put.
Also, too, I think a lot of people like Jules, but I don't like Jules because every
I
person
don't either.
that she tries to like talk to, like she always tries to make them fall in love with her. And then she gets in situations and then she's just like, oh, like she did exactly that with Rue. Like she
Right.
flirted with Rue so much to the point where Rue was in love with her and then Jules was
Left
like,
her.
oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I would probably keep it the same. Lexi, Fez. Probably switch Rue higher. I'll put Lexi, Fez, Rue, Maddie, Faye,
Really?
Jules, Cassie, Nate, Cal, Lori.
You put Rue that high?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Because she's a drug abuser. So, like, you
Um,
know, people do crazy things whenever they're on drugs. And whenever
but-
they get what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But,
get that. But
you know.
I mean, she chose to do that.
Yeah.
That and then she guilted Jules at the same time. Like she put her drug addict, like the reason why in the first season, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why she decided to stay sober was because of Jules, and that's like
It wasn't even
very
for her.
selfish.
or
Yeah.
for- it
O-
was
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I put Rue a little bit lower because that traumatic part, literally, little serious, real quick. Whenever she really like went in on her mom and her sister, that part really triggered me. So now
Yeah.
that I'm thinking about it, I would put her lower now. So now re-ranking Lexi, Fez, Maddie over Faye. Jules.
Oh, I would do Maddie over Faye too.
Yeah, you love Maddie.
Yeah, I love Maddie.
Okay, so Lexi, Fez, Maddie, Faye, Jules, Rue, Cassie, Nate, Cal, Lori.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't put Maddie above was because of that guy Tyler. She technically played a role in him being like
She did.
sent away, so that's why I kind of put her.
I
in where
totally
she
forgot about
is.
that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that too. But more than like Nate was a manipulator and made her do that.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of he was just playing his cards right.
He was.
Honestly, his character's smart as fuck.
He is, and he
He
ended up.
is.
Okay, spoiler alert again. He ended up getting his dad sent away to prison.
Like he
Yeah.
got everything he wanted. He's honestly pretty smart.
He's
like
a bitch. I hate
Oh,
Nate.
and he's smart. Like
He's smart.
I
though.
think that's like the one thing you can't take away from him. Like that motherfucker's smart.
He
Like
is.
his character is just smart.
Yeah.
And Cassie fucking falls for his tricks every single time because
Mm.
she's a fucking idiot.
Well, Cassie's character is like, she just wants to be loved. Like her character wants to be loved.
Mhm.
No matter who's gonna give it to her, that's what she wants. Like
Yeah.
that's what she's lacking because she doesn't love herself.
Yep.
So she's gonna whoever loves her, that's who she's gonna like dedicate her life to.
I know she's such an idiot though. She should have stayed with what's his name. But she ended up getting that abortion. Remember?
Oh
She
yeah,
got that abortion. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I did. forget.
Literally, it's okay. TikTok is so dumb when it comes to Euphoria. They make all these theories and they're completely 180% wrong. I'm like, what?
Okay, guys, we're going to the last question.
Moving on to Angela's turn. All right.
Oh. Oh.
Love relationships in college.
I'm not in a relationship. Y'all two tell me about it. What do y'all think college? Okay, I have a couple questions sprouting from that. So,
Okay.
so love relationships in college is the main question.
Okay.
So here's some things that sprouted off from it that I think the listeners would want to know. So, how do y'all deal with relationships in college?
So how do we deal with our relationship
Yeah,
in college?
because I mean, y'all two have been in a happy relationship for at least, already 5 years.
5 years.
yeah.
5 years and some change.
Some
So
change.
how did y'all adjust? Because y'all were together in high school, correct?
Yeah.
Y'all not together. You would separate with your respected boyfriends. How was the change whenever y'all moved to college?
You want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
Go, Angela. How was the change?
It was actually harder than you would expect, in my opinion. More so like when you first like you always have that idea, right? Like when you're going to college, like people tell you and your high school sweetheart aren't gonna make it. Like
A lot of people say that.
everyone
a lot
tells
of
you
people.
that. So already like with inside your mindset, like coming to college, you're like, fuck, like are we gonna work? Like are all these people right? But you quickly you don't quickly realize it, like it takes a long time. When you first get here, you realize that you have so much freedom in college. Like no one's gonna tell
Right,
you what time to
right.
go to bed. No one's gonna tell you you need to clean your room,
Right.
like, or you need to go eat. Like you get to decide your own schedule. So within that, you decide who you hang out with and the people you surround yourself with, and the time you're gonna take out of your day to talk to your significant other, because you got so used to seeing them every single day.
Did you see Sessa every day?
Yeah, we went to the same school. I saw him every single day. We were in the same like sports.
You're in the same class size of like
no,
50 people.
no, seriously, like
what was your graduation size, real quick? Do you know? Mine was 400 something.
I think like 2 to 3. I don't know,
300?
2 to 300.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say people. I was like, damn. That's
No, but so anyways,
Sorry.
so going to college.
Mine was 650.
Oh shit, that's a lot, lady.
Yeah,
City
mine
girl.
was pretty big. Actually, I think mine was close to 1,000.
I thought you just
No.
said 400.
I don't know. Anyways, go on.
Now you changing to
I
400.
I don't remember. If anybody's listening that I went to high school with, how many people were in our class? Thank you.
Let me know.
Let me know. Comment below. Thank you.
It's
Go
just a different environment, is what I'm trying to say. It was kind of hard. I didn't like it. I don't like long distance. I think you learn to.
You made it last.
Yeah, you learn to live with it. Like, and don't get me wrong, you are gonna go through things, situations, lots of tea on that stuff. But
That we'll save for another episode if you're comfortable with that. So, like, learning to trust your significant others. is a
and to
big thing.
trust yourself, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you really don't know yourself going into college, or you didn't do anything in high school, like me and Lainey both didn't party. Like our parents didn't
Not
let
at all.
us.
Yeah.
So coming to college, it was like this freedom, and you're like, okay, let's go to every kickback or every like opportunity, and obviously your significant other isn't gonna really like that because you're going by yourself or with other
right.
men are gonna be there that they don't know, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to learn how to trust yourself, and they have to learn to trust you.
Mm.
And
What about you, Lainey? How would you say your relationship has been affected from moving into college?
Basically, what Angela was saying is kind of it's the same with me and Josh, because like that change from high school to college, like you really are on your own and you get to make your own decisions. So if I wanted to go out one night, but he wanted to stay in, then like I feel like he's left out. And there's another
Mhm.
thing that I wanted to touch on is that like we had so much pressure from other people and around us because our families wanted us to stay together.
mm-hmm.
But then all of our friends back home were like, well, are you just going to break up? and then to getting here too. So everybody just had
Yep.
this like social commentary about your relationship, if you were gonna work or if you weren't. And I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of fun to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna break up, but people kind of try to change your opinion on things, and they try to like influence you to make a decision. So it was very hard because like my parents were like both of our parents were they're so for us being together
Right.
because they understood our dynamic. But then our friends who are single wanted to go have a good time. They want us to go to have a good time.
Mhm.
And it was like, well, you're in a relationship. Like you can't hang out like the way we can, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So what annoyed me is that everybody just had an opinion about how my relationship was going to work with Josh, and that's what bothered me. And it was super, super hard. So
That's one thing. If you are not in a long-term relationship and somebody that is asks you for your opinion, you're more than welcome to give it. But if they do not ask you, leave your 2 cents out. No
Mhm.
one cares about your
Very
opinion on
much.
that subject.
Very much.
I don't know how you're right. You're very right, Lanie.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
how
Yeah.
many times my friends try to tell me
Quote
that
unquote.
literally my friend tried to tell me that me and Cesar weren't gonna work out, or um certain situations, and I'm like, hold up, like who's in this relationship?
Yeah.
You or me?
Yeah.
No, seriously. So so if I ask, I give me your opinion, but if I don't ask, shut up.
I think also too, because like there's times where you want to vent and they're like far away, and like say like they get mad at you because you're not texting or you're not calling as much, and I'm gonna go vent to my friends, and my friend is like, "We'll break up with them." I was like, "Oh, great!" Like
I did
like
think
if
of that.
yeah, if I honestly wanted to, I could, but no, like it's also like being long distance and also being in such a long term relationship. Like you also like you get to form relationships with their family, and like their
Right.
grandparents know about you, and their friends know about you. All when you're thinking about and talking about the future together, like you actually start thinking and talking about it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just you can't just wake up one day and be like, I don't want to be with this person anymore because they pissed me off this one time.
Right.
It just makes no
Yeah.
sense. So stuff is gonna happen. It's bound to happen. But like seriously, don't tell me what I need to do because I'm just venting. I don't need your
Yeah.
opinion on things.
So moral of the story is
Hey.
trust, communication.
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
Those are probably
Yeah,
my
yeah,
2
yeah.
things.
So-
You have to trust one another.
Hypothetically speaking, so if you weren't with your respective partners for 5+ years before you came to college, if you're only with them for like a year, would you have, you know?
Would it have been different?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm more than sure it would have been, just because you didn't make those types of memories before leaving them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure different things would have happened. I'm glad they didn't. But there's always that what if. Like something could have happened.
So here's another thing. Have y'all been hit on by people while you're in college?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's gonna. I'm not gonna put it on my forehead that I'm dating.
No,
Like,
literally. I
so
think
it's
some
bound to
people-
happen.
You know, some people they're like, well, why didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend? I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna shake your hand and be like, hi, I'm Angela, and I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
His name is Sessa.
No, seriously, like,
Trejo.
is that how you want me to
I
approach
said his
you?
name right.
So I get it if somebody like flirts with me, but I mean, it's not.
But when
I'm not
people
gonna reciprocate that back.
right, and then when
just in a
people
turn
don't
away.
get the freaking hint, like for example, I'm not gonna name any names. One time when me and Lanie went to a house party, and we told this guy, Lanie told this guy
Yeah.
that she had a boyfriend, and he would
Literally.
not leave her alone until I
He-
freaking had to grab her ass and be like, not grab her ass, but grab her arm.
I was like, you're grabbing her ass, lady.
No, I had to.
Josh, you
grab-
better get him.
No, I had to grab her and be like, come here," and then like I would have to like basically I had to do that with y'all. Literally, almost. Okay, I'm a great person to go out with. Just saying, not
Yeah.
like go out, but like hang
If
out.
you're
Go
in
on.
a relationship, Brandon is very territorial, and he will protect you. Like in a club, it's happened multiple times where he's like,
Come here,
okay, like
come here.
come here,
Yeah.
like get on this side, or just like grab
See?
us.
My Zodiac.
Love that.
Going back to our topic.
Yeah, literally.
But overall, how would you rate college in relationships in college? 1 out of 10.
My rating.
Yeah, because we didn't. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a fair one because
I don't think it would be fair either. I just think
Okay,
you went
fine.
through different experiences and different, like, there was a roller coaster being in a relationship in college. I'm not saying don't do it, and I'm not saying to do it. It's
I think you just have to know the person. I know that's a lot of pressure for high schoolers to like decide on,
yeah.
but like literally, if this person is somebody that you love and you love to hang out with and you love to hear talk to every day, like
and helps you grow.
Yeah.
Like makes you a better person.
Right.
then like who am I to judge your relationship? If you want to do it, go
Exactly.
ahead. Or
I'm
if
just looking.
oh, go ahead.
I'm looking as an outsider's perspective because I've never had a relationship, so I want to know some. I mean, I feel like I give good advice on relationships, even though I've never been in one. But like, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
making sure to not make mistakes whenever I do end up in a relationship, whenever that may be.
You're taking notes.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
I have a golden
it's
rule.
like it's like you live and learn.
Yeah, and I have a golden rule. I will never date somebody that I go to college with.
Oh, don't say that.
Watch that happen. But
Yeah, I'm saying don't say never. Never say never.
never say sorry.
I thought it
No,
was weird.
seriously.
Like in high school, I was like, I can't imagine dating somebody that goes to a different high school than me. And then here I am in college, and Josh
goes
is like
all the
4
way.
hours away from me.
No, yeah,
So
like
it's
never say
weird.
never.
Mm.
You might.
Oh God. Well, that was a good nice little rant, guys.
That was.
So relationships in college. There you go. We answered your question, Miss Girl, whoever that may
If you
be,
have-
or guy, or
If you have
non-binary.
deeper questions, just let us know.
Yeah, make sure to okay, let us know in our Instagram stories. But that wraps up our anonymous tea time segment. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all would like one of your questions answered, or if we did answer your questions, let us know in the comments and let us know how it went, or DM us on Instagram. Duh. But But once again, thank y'all so much support. Thank y'all so much for the support on this podcast. We really, 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 really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it a lot,
Will we?
and I love everybody who's been
Y'all are
listening
so
to
sweet.
it. I love y'all bunches,
Yeah.
and I love y'all too.
Shout out.
Oh wow, they grabbed my hands for once. They
Yeah.
never do that. Anyways,
Never.
Never say
but
never.
I guess that wraps up this podcast episode. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure to stick around for next Friday for another episode of
Yeah, yeah.
Two Involved, starring me, Brandon.
Angela.
And Lanie.
All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.